Sunshines, it's Kristy, and thanks for stopping in, and happy Mix It Up Monday, where I do a video that is not an unboxing. I did promise you guys that there would be an Amazon clothing haul today. Fortunately, not all the pieces have come. I feel like if I had 3 wishes, one of them might be to be able to control the shipping, because lately it's so wonky. Anyway, I need to be stopped because I think the amount of pieces now that I ordered from Amazon in terms of clothing, shoes, accessories, etc. is over 30. So Saturday we're going to do a part 1 haul, and Monday we're going to do a part 2. It's going to be a first impressions because you never know what you're going to get from Amazon. Some things look really, really good in the picture and then they don't turn out to be that way. So it should be a fun video. I feel like I got good pieces, but like I said, you never know. Also, if you're here for the clothing, I have a what's new in my closet video coming up, so stay tuned for that, and also some really great unboxings. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let's dive into the video. Y'all, I cannot believe that I'm saying this, but I'm actually partnering with Barnes & Noble today to give you some really great Mother's Day gift ideas. Now, if you don't need a Mother's Day gift, maybe your mother has passed away, I have great ideas. Think summer birthdays, girls trips, and also I think you can celebrate people that are not your mom on Mother's Day, your neighbor, your best friend, your sister, your cousin, your aunt, lots of different people in your lives. So y'all, I have always thought of Barnes & Noble of just being books, but they are so much more. I went in the store on Friday and I was shocked, and I found so many good suggestions for you if you're looking for last minute birthday, Mother's Day, like I said, summer treats, etc. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. The very first thing that I found was something that my mom mentioned. I try to be really good at listening and taking notes in my phone if somebody says they'd like to try something or do something. And my mom mentioned that she would like to try her hand at flower arranging. My mom's a gardener. She loves to garden. Her yard is always beautiful. And I found this book, which number one is a beautiful book. I think she could put it on a coffee table or a bookshelf, but it's A Year of Flowers. And what I loved about this particular one was it's divided by season: spring, summer, winter, fall. So it tells you like what flowers are in season. I think you can get really cheap bouquets at Trader Joe's. You can run over there, grab a couple bouquets, and then play around with this book. And it has the most beautiful pictures. First of all, look at the cover. Oh my goodness. I want that in my house. But it has all kinds of different flowers and tips for how to cut your flowers. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. Isn't that beautiful? My grandmother did flower arranging when she was a little bit younger than my mom, and it served her so well through her life. She made flower arrangements for different volunteer events. She did flower arranging. Oh, look at this one. At church, she had beautiful flowers in her yard that she just made into these beautiful bouquets. So I just loved that it was, like I said, separated into spring, summer, winter, and fall, and the pictures were just beautiful. It looks very user-friendly. So I grabbed that, and then I thought I wanted to just add a little something to it. So I found this little poppy kit. Now they had lots of these little grow kits in this particular brand with the round container. There was 3 or 4 different plants you could get. I just think poppies are so beautiful. I love their reddish orange color. I think they're unusual. I think they will look good in lots of arrangements. So I grabbed her the little poppy kit. They also had some other kits that were a little bit bigger. They were almost in like a beautiful cardboard bag almost. And they had like wildflowers for pollinators and wildflowers to attract the butterflies, or just a regular wildflower mix. That would be really, really pretty. But I think in a little box or down in a little gift bag, I think that's lovely. And that's something that my mom had actually mentioned. So think about things that your mom, your aunt, your uncle, whoever, your uncle, well, it could be for your uncle, if they raised you or something, think of things that they have mentioned that they like and maybe kind of go with that theme. Now, the one thing I will say about my mom is, you know, she's one of those people, when you ask her what she wants, she will be like, I don't know, don't buy me anything. Because I feel like once your moms are at a certain age, they just buy what they want. But the one thing my mom will consistently say any time of year that I ask her is she wants some Godiva chocolate. My grandmother, her mother, actually taught us from a very young age the importance of having Godiva chocolate in our lives. And y'all, Barnes & Noble has a ton of different chocolates. They have just chocolate bars. They have smaller boxes. They have larger boxes. I actually personally love this one. I think it's a raspberry star. These like mixed chocolates, this is the gold collection, are my favorite. And this one's got maybe 8 or 10 pieces in it. So not too crazy, but just enough for a little treat. So I grabbed that also. Now, I thought this little set was beautiful. They had a whole line by Kate Spade there. And I know there's a lot of moms that like to tap into their journaling selves or just note takers. I love notebooks, but I don't love to journal. So I think this doesn't have to be just for journaling. But the color palette of these are so beautiful. So this is a notebook. It's kind of wrapped in paper. And it's got just a stack of books, which is beautiful. It's got the little page bookmark that you can kind of keep wherever you've left off in your book. And then it's got the gold on the edges. I think this is just really, really pretty. And then they had a bunch of different pens, but I tried to match the pens that had the same colors sort of in the notebook. So these are just black, but like I said, they're just really pretty. So this would make a really great gift if they're a note taker, if they like maybe do a Bible study or a class, continuing education, even for your grocery list. I think this is really, really pretty and inexpensive. So I thought that was gorgeous. Another thing that I think you can't go wrong with for moms is a cookbook, a really good cookbook. I know I love a beautiful cookbook. My mom does too. I wasn't really sure what she had because she will buy the latest and greatest cookbook, especially the Food Network people that she loves, like the Pioneer Woman, Barefoot Contessa. She's one of my favorites. So they have cookbooks, beautiful cookbooks for anyone. I saw Bobby Flay had a gorgeous cookbook. Healthy eating, there was tons of cookbooks in that genre. If they're interested in bread making, that's really popular right now, then that would be a great cookbook. I ended up just picking up this Taste of Home. I'm partial to Taste of Home. I get the subscription box. I just think they do a good job. Both of my grandmothers on my mom and my dad's side had Taste of Home cookbooks. My mom has them. I have them. I like Taste of Home because they just choose recipes that we as normal people send into them, and they test them in their test kitchens, and they put them in their magazines and their cookbooks, and they're usually really tasty, most of the time pretty easy and crowd pleasing. This one is big. It has over 1,000 recipes, and I grabbed this one because it says that it has an Instant Pot and air fryer recipes in it. My mom just got an air fryer and she's like, I don't really get this thing. And my mom's a cook. I'm like, Mom, there's so many things you could do. So hopefully this will help her out. But I mean, that chicken on the front cover is gorgeous. So a beautiful cookbook. This one's not like in the most beautiful range. You can get something that's more like coffee table, stick on a bookshelf in your kitchen or something. But I liked this one because I felt like it was going to be really usable. So there was that. Now, they have a lot of self-care, and I thought it would be cool to make like a self-care bag. They have tons of totes at Barnes & Noble, reusable totes. I didn't buy any because I feel like my mom had some, but if you're looking to make a little self-care bag, you could pick up one of their totes. And then they had things like this detox bath soak. This is by Harper and Ari, and this is like a cruelty-free, really clean brand. This is a grapefruit bath soak. And if your mom is not into baths, you can definitely drop this into like a tub of water and let her soak her feet, and then maybe put a little pedicure gift card with it. Something like this is beautiful. And I thought the grapefruit just sounded so refreshing for spring and summer. So they have lots of self-care things. If your mom is a candle person or you love the smell of Grandma's kitchen, this would be perfect. I was thinking maybe my kids could give my mom this because it says Grandma's Kitchen. They always love my mom and how she bakes. This smells so good. This candle is by Homesick, and I found out about their candles through FabFitFun. I think in my spring box, I added 2 onto my box, and they smell so good. They burn really cleanly, and this one smells like baking goodness. It has apples and cinnamon and cloves. I think it's got some vanilla in it. Let's look. It says warm apple pie with extra ice cream, snickerdoodles fresh from the oven, sugar and spice, and everything nice. It has top notes of butter, apple, and cream, mid notes of cinnamon and clove, and base notes of sugar cookie and vanilla. Now this one sounds like it would be like really sickening sweet, but with the apple and the clove, and I think a little bit of cinnamon, it kind of cuts the sweetness and it just gives you that warm apple pie scent. Homesick candles are so pretty because they just do this like creamy wax with the plain white. So I think it goes with lots of different decor styles. My mom has kind of an island bar in her kitchen and she likes to burn candles there. So I think this one's really pretty. And I just love that it said Grandma's Kitchen. So it not only smells good, but like I said, if you want your kids to get Grandma something, that would be a really great gift for them. I think the packaging is really adorable too. The other thing that I got, some people don't like to burn candles, but they like their house to smell good. I got this reed diffuser, and this one's by Fig and Olive. And it sounds like it's going to smell really great. It's Meyer Lemon, Black Fig, which I love the scent of figs, poplar wood, and tonka beans. Now, if you don't know what a reed diffuser is, it looks like this. I'll take it out and show you. But you put the oil, it's like essential oil down here, and then you put the lid on and you add the reeds, and then the essential oil will kind of come up through the reeds and will scent your house. I love having these in bathrooms or smaller areas, but again, if you have someone that doesn't really like to burn candles, I think this is pretty. And what got me with this one was I had never thought of this idea for my reed diffusers. I usually throw them away once I'm done. But this is such a good idea. You can take a plant, or if you want to force a bulb, the roots can go down in the water after you've cleaned it out, and you can have a plant. Isn't that so clever? I loved that. So inside you've got the little essential oil. And by the way, I will link everything in this haul down below for you. So if you want to just order something and have it sent to your mom, or have it sent to you so you can wrap it and then give it to your mom, you're good to go. Oh, this is pretty. It's like frosted. That's a pretty little vase. And you put the gold lid on it. Well, you pour the oil in first, and then you put the little gold lid on. And then here's your reeds that you stick down in here. Now these are rubber banded together. When you take the rubber band off, they'll kind of expand like this. And then you've got this beautiful little decor piece that will scent your room. Isn't that pretty? And then again, like if you're a gardener, my mom loves to force bulbs. I think she's gonna love being able to do that. So that was another thing that I grabbed. Let's see what else. Okay, I went over to their like sale section, and they have some budget friendly items too. So I was over there and I saw this. I didn't realize till just now it was Taste of Home. At least I'm consistent, right? I thought this little pink cookbook was so pretty. It's $10. I also think if you've got like a preteen birthday, I think this would be great too. But if your mom or the person you're buying for is really girly or likes to bake, isn't this the most adorable cookbook? It's $10. Now, when I was looking at it, there was a lady next to me and she goes, I have that cookbook and it's really good. And then she started showing me things from the cookbook that she's made, and she's like, this is good and this is good. So I knew I had to get it. She just showed me the most beautiful recipes. I saw a recipe in here. Now, Taste of Home always has beautiful pictures in their cookbook, which for me is really, really important. I like to see what something is supposed to look like. Gives you an idea. There's beverages in here. I saw a recipe for a pear frangipani tart. Not even sure what a frangipani is. I think it's a fruit, but I'm not sure. But I think I'm going to be making that frangipani tart. I don't know if my mom's actually going to get this one or not. There's a tomato herb focaccia bread. Oh my gosh. So this one's all just about baking buttery whole wheat dinner rolls, chocolate chip muffins, just all kinds of really interesting. Oh my gosh, tiramisu cheesecake. Yes, please. And again, if you're just on a little bit of a budget, $10, this would be great to just grab and have it in your gift closet for whatever you need. Okay, then I also found craft kits. I forgot that Barnes & Noble has really great craft kits. So this goes along with kind of the flower arranging, maybe something that they would enjoy to do. I know my mom's older and she's always kind of looking for things to do. I thought this one was beautiful that my daughter could give her, and maybe they could do it together. This is, I love the box. a little bath bomb kit. So it teaches you how to make bath bombs. I think you could actually get a little flower pot of lavender, maybe from Trader Joe's or something, and add this with it because it shows the lavender here. But isn't it pretty? Look at those bath bombs that you can make, and everything that you need is inside. So I thought that might be fun, like from a granddaughter to a grandma. But I also think if you're going on a girls trip and maybe you're at the beach or the mountains or wherever you are and you're having a rainy day, you could pop this out and you could do this with your friends. I think my friends would absolutely love doing this. So, you know, those days when you've been in the sun too long, you've gone out to dinner, you've come back, you don't really want to watch a movie. This would be really fun to do also. I grabbed this one because I thought the box was really pretty too. So this is handmade soaps. Isn't that beautiful? It's got everything you need on the back. So in my store, these were $15. And then I got this hand lettering kit. It has a 64-page project book, a 32-page sketchbook, a drawing pencil, and 10 markers. So it helps you hand letter, which I think would be really fun also. So really great kits. Now, what I think about Barnes & Noble, of course, is the books. And y'all, I have my summer reading like ready. Hold on. Wait till you see. So I'll give you a couple books and let you know what they say in case you're looking for something new, the kind of synopsis. I love Jennifer Weiner. I just think she writes really well and tells a great story. This one's in paperback, so it must have been out for a little while. I don't remember the premise of this one. I won't read all of them because some of them I remember, but it says, Daisy Shoemaker can't sleep. With a thriving business, a full schedule of volunteer work, a husband, a daughter, and a beautiful home in the Philadelphia suburbs, she should be content. Not lying awake at night wondering if this is it. When Daisy starts receiving misdirected emails, oh, I remember this one, meant for a woman named Diana Starling, whose email is just one punctuation mark off, she's enthralled with the glimpses of Diana's glamorous, sophisticated existence. But it turns out that Diana isn't who she says she is, and that her meeting with Daisy wasn't an accident. Diana is looking to set an old wrong right without harming her new friend. So, that sounds interesting. One Night on an Island. There's a couple books in here I thought my mom would really like that are very like Hallmark Channel story-esque. I love the Hallmark Channel as much as the next girl, but my mom loves a good Hallmark movie. When I go, man, we take over the TV and we love to watch the movie. So there's three that felt very Hallmark-esque to me. This one's called The One Night on an Island. Both of these people, a man and a woman, are kind of soul searching. They need to get away for a little while and kind of figure out their lives. They both rent this little cottage on an island, but there was a mix-up. I guess whoever rented them didn't realize they rented the cottage to two people on the same night. And then, of course, bada bing, bada boom, you know they're going to fall in love. So there's that one. This one sounds very reminiscent. Let me know if you agree, of a Hallmark movie. It's called The Spanish Love Deception. I feel like this is a tale as old as time, as you would sing in the Beauty and the Beast movie. This girl is invited to a wedding in Spain. She's told all her family that she has a boyfriend, and she in fact does not have a boyfriend, and has a week to find a boyfriend to take to Spain for the wedding. At the wedding, her ex-boyfriend's going to be there with his fiance, her parents, everyone she's told about this fake boyfriend. So, a week to find a boyfriend to take to Spain. You know, bada bing, they're going to fall in love too. So there you go. And then the third one that felt like a Hallmark movie to me was called The Stand-In. Okay, there's a movie on the Hallmark Channel, I think called The Princess Swap or something, very similar. There is a woman who's kind of down on her luck and a beautiful movie star. They meet coming out of a car at a movie premiere or something, and they realize how closely they look alike. The movie star asks the regular woman to switch places with her, and of course the movie star, has a beautiful fiance. You get the path that this is going down. It looks really, really cute. So I grabbed that one. Now, we'll get away from the Hallmark movie books and I'll share a few more. This one's called The Paper Palace, and it is it's one of Reese Witherspoon's book clubs. I have to say her book picks I usually really like. I think that they're just a little bit more than just like the fun books. They have a little bit more substance to them. Let me tell you, these are my favorite to read though when you're busy and you want to sit around the pool. These are great, but these I feel like always have a little more depth. I don't remember the story of this one, so we'll read it really quickly. It says, in a perfect August morning when Ellie Bishop awakes in the backwoods of Cape Cod, where her family has spent every summer for generations, but this morning is different. Last night, I think it's Elle, and her oldest friend had a secret passionate encounter outside in the darkness, while their spouses chatted away inside. Now Elle will have to decide between the world she has made with her much loved husband Peter and the life she's always imagined would be hers with her childhood love Jonas. Okay, so we have that one. This one I picked up at the last minute. It was on the register and it was labeled like the employee picks. It's called Birds of California. It's pretty thin. It's about a childhood actress who had some kind of scandal. I don't know what it was. I'll have to read the book to find out. And she ends up going, not into hiding, but just into a more private life. But then she's swept back into the Hollywood life. I don't know. Looked interesting. And because it was recommended, I thought it might be good. Then I picked up 2 books that were not paperbacks. These are kind of newer releases. The first one is called The Paris Apartment. You can tell this one's kind of mysterious. The girl in the character in the book is a woman kind of trying to find herself, down on her luck a little bit. Her brother lives in Paris. She decides to take a trip over there, kind of figure out her life, hang out with her brother. She gets there and her brother is nowhere to be found. And the cast of characters that live in the building are kind of quirky and mysterious themselves. So it's all about her trying to find her brother. Little mystery. And then the last one I got, this one I think has been out for a little while. It's called The Last Thing He Told Me. This was also on Reese's book club. And this one is about a husband who disappears and he leaves his wife like one little clue. And so she's trying to figure out where he is by this little clue that he has left. So a little bit mysterious too. So that was my haul. Did you find something in here that either you want to give to your mom? Did you get some ideas? Y'all, Mother's Day is only 6 days away. But like I said, if you're going on a girls trip or you have a summer birthday, I think there's great ideas within this haul for everyone. So I will leave all the links down below in case you want to shop. There's our referral links, just FYI. But you can stop by your local Barnes & Noble too if you just want to browse. I had so much fun, you guys. I took like an hour and just browsed and it was lovely. So if you want a little self-care, go walk the aisles of Barnes & Noble and see what you can find. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you soon for another one. Bye-bye.